Hi, welcome to another Power Blast podcast. I am not a fitness expert. I am not a nutritionist. I am not a certified trainer. Heck, I didn't even sleep at a Holiday Inn Express last night. But I am an independent team Beachbody coach, and I've successfully completed P90X and P90X Plus several times, and I want to talk about it. Mom and Dad came for a visit yesterday. They had some friend that came up and visited them, and on their travels back, brought some of these babies. Yeah. Georgia peaches. And Mom and Dad wanted to make sure that they got them to me because they were just like at this chin dripping ripeness type of thing. I mean, take a look. You got to have the cross section look there. Doesn't that look awesome? So then, of course, I wanted to, constantly just eat them all up. And then started thinking back to when I was a kid going to Grandma's house, and she was always making one sort of recipe or another, and she always made this amazing peach cobbler. She made some other cobblers too that were pretty awesome, but I happen to have peaches, and I'm like wondering, well, always experimenting and looking for some sort of inventive thing to do with Shakeology. Now, well, I'm guessing that I'm not going to duplicate exactly Grandma's peach cobbler exact taste and flavor and concoction, but I thought, hey, I'll put in some of those ingredients. We'll use Greenberry Shakeology today. Sure, may give a little bit of berry flavor to that, but I'm going to do the peaches. Now, what I did with some of these peaches, because Perry's one that kind of likes to, I almost like to make my shakes like cement where I can eat them with a spoon. So I took my peaches last night, diced a bunch up, and then froze them. And so it'll give that little ice cube type of thing here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make use of some almond milk, some cinnamon and nutmeg. I am going to sweeten things up just a little bit with some stevia, and then I've got some vanilla that I can pop in there. So let's give it a shot, see where we're at, and hopefully I can make Grandma proud. All right, so I'm going to take a little bit of this. I'm going to be about half a cup of almond milk. Get over here and grab some water for the other half. So I got about 8 ounces of liquid there. I'm going to pop in a Greenberry packet of Shakeology. And put in some drops of the stevia here. Grab some drops there. And then I'm going to put in total guesswork here. Let's get in some cinnamon. Don't want to overdo it, so I'm doing little eighth teaspoon things. A little bit of nutmeg in there. Smells good already. And then those Georgia peaches I'm going to put in there. And a little bit of ice. I am going to put in a little bit of this. This happens to be Mexican vanilla, so it's not the vanilla extract type of stuff. I don't know what that measurement would be, but the extract's probably a little more intense. But this is stuff that we came back from Mexico, so I'll put a little bit of that in there. All right. Will it blend? Yeah. You ever see those on the internet? Those videos? They're kind of funny. All right. know, it's been so long since I did a Shakeology recipe on Power Blast Podcast. Kind of exciting. I did get it to my little thickness there where it's kind of choppy, but now let's see where we're at. I don't know if it's Grandma's peach cobbler, but it's pretty darn good. So this will be breakfast for me today. I'm liking it. There's a good use of putting the Georgia peach in there. Another one I heard out there online is I've seen peaches and strawberries in the Shakeology. Lots of different things you could do with the peaches. I even considered doing peach with pineapple and some pineapple juice, or peaches with the orange juice. So I've been a big fan of that. This is kind of giving a little peach stream. So the Georgia peach, Grandma's peach cobbler, not bad for the first try. At least I'm having this for breakfast. Anyway, remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.